Australian embassies here situated in the corner. Cute hotel. Beautiful birches across, and the most beautiful birch we get to see later, Pont Alexander the Third. So we drive parallel. Step. So if you look back, you can see it again. So this was fortunately not destroyed. The island where the church is situated on, the Notre Dame, and this island, Il Saint-Louis. Very expensive, extremely expensive to live on this island.
It was the only thing so far that's made me cry on this cruise.
So look how nice the view is. You see the front side of the Notre Dame now lit up.
We have another guide on board this morning, so I'm very happy to be with Emily today. So she's already a guide and she's coming with us just to with very luxurious shops. Not at all. You have all kinds of shops, from the cheapest one to the most expensive one. You know, I used to say it goes from H&M to Cartier. You know, you have everything. But good to know, it's less expensive on the left-hand side, but on the right-hand side. You know, if you come back here, it's a good token to keep. Because here on the right, it's the place where you have more sun. That's the only difference. And at the corner of the street is the beginning of the Golden Triangle, okay? And if you look here to your left, you will see the Cabaret de Lido. You see the entrance just next to the cinema, or an office or a shop in the Golden Triangle. And what is interesting also on the Champs-Élysées is the architecture. Okay, if you look all around you, and this is quite unique in Paris, you have absolutely all kinds of architecture. If you look to your left, you see how astrology was a part of heaven. Also, it's like the field of heaven in a way of Paris. So the one you see on the right, the Great Palace, is covered by scaffolding for a very long restoration. It's a museum for temporary exhibitions only. And on the left, it's one of the jewels of Paris. It probably time was Charles Garnier, who needed 14 years to build the opera house you see here. And this area is also known for the building you see now on the right, the Galeries Lafayette. And all the city was rebuilt like that. Everything he destroyed was rebuilt with the Haussmannian style. And not only he did that, but as I said at the beginning of the tour, he also doubled the surface of Paris. We came from 12 to 20 districts in 1860. So I really have the feeling that in a way we live in the Paris of Napoleon III. So here we are in a typical avenue, except for one thing. Only one thing is missing for this avenue to be 100% Parisian. If you look right and left on the sidewalk, this is the only avenue where we do not have trees on the sidewalks. The only one. Just because behind us we have the facade of the Opera House. So it's just a way to protect the perspective from the beginning of this avenue toward the facade of the Opera House. And another purpose And if you look to your right, and if you look through the doors, you will see what we call the square courtyard of the Louvre, another beautiful monument in Paris. It's quite recent. It was at the end of last year. We have Josephine Baker, you know, the dancer, and the dancer of cabaret, and also known for everything she did during the war. She's now also buried here. Also, this is traveling through French history, you know, when you visit. And if you look on the other side of the river, we see it much better from here. This is the Louvre Museum. Look how long is the facade. And the facade is the equivalent of 3 Eiffel Towers. Also, it's almost 1 kilometer. And inside we have 16 kilometers of galleries of exhibition. And as I said, in the Louvre in the 20th century, but especially famous for the Nymphéas painted by Monet on the water lilies. So imagine that behind this glass roof you have 2 rooms in which you are completely surrounded by the Nymphéas of Monet. This is, as you can imagine, very impressive. And the next bridge you see on the right is the Concorde Bridge. Sounds logical because it was to the Concorde Square. And this is the most historical bridge of Paris because it was halfway built with this. We're gonna have to stop next to the bridge, okay? And we're gonna have few seconds to get off the boat, to get off the boat.
We're heading to the cruise right now. Say hi.
En général, on confond avec les Lily parce qu'elle est morte.
C'est
C'est pas
Hackman.
son mémorial. En fait, c'est la flamme de la statue de la
Toto.
liberté de New York. Oui. Dommage. Oui, bravo. Non, pas des souvenirs. Le plus vieux pont de Paris. I am the oldest bridge of Paris. Et je porte très mal mon nez. Voilà. Like to restore the spire, the flag. Alors la pensée des Parisiens ne comprennent pas. En fait, je vous ai dit que c'était une prison, puis ça a duré longtemps. Pour faire peur, mais à quoi on cherche à faire peur? So they are frightening, but for what? Oui. Et the former manufacture of bricks. Bravo, merci. Il va falloir regarder une expo universelle, celle de Bill.
Palace of Versailles. Eiffel Tower on our back.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. We're good, thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, man, my man. You know, there's always one. There's always one.
Yeah, nawawala ka. There you go. On our back, ladies and gentlemen, sparkling Eiffel Tower on our dinner table. Okay. Welcome to Eiffel Tower. Ayan ha. Tingnan mo yan ha. Look, look, look. Oh, diba? Alright.
Yan ang pala.
Fake pala yung ano mo. Second mo.
Di ba nakapunta na tayo ng ano sa taas?
See you next time. Next time.
Okay, look how nice the weather is. There's even some sun in Paris. Look how nice to your right hand side, the military guarding. Let's say nice, of course. Not nice. It shouldn't be.
Good morning, Paris. Good morning.
There's a little bit more traffic than yesterday.
No, per tanto, no, no. Di mattina sempre abbastanza bene. Ora vediamo quando scendiamo. Partita io.
But you see no signs, no road signs, no lanes on the street, just squeezing in a little bit. To your right hand side, the Champs-Élysées again. There you go, all traffic from all directions coming in. I look, it's not busy now. It is really not busy. It's a holiday. Yeah? It's a holiday. And we are not blown, no road rage, no nothing. Just slowly, slowly.
Qui mamma io sempre quando si stoccava. Io anche dalla parte.
Look to your right side, how nice. Huh? A little fun fair where the children of America go around. So this is not your train station, this is another train station. Austerlitz.
We're heading to London now. So mag-train kami. Number 7 tayo, madam.